Okay, it's still Halloween, so I can't really talk about horror movies if I forget about paranormal activity, because to call your movie one of the scariest of all time, that's saying a lot. And when you put these sort of like terms to your movie, it kind of destroys what you're trying to accomplish. A scary movie, like if you say something's, oh my god, this is so scary, or oh my god, this is so funny, it loses some of the significance in it. And Paranormal Activity, I didn't really buy into the hype the first movie, but when I actually watched it, I admit it was scary. I mean, I am one of those people who like this kind of style, the POV camera. And in a way, this movie works. Like, I don't have that much to say that hasn't been said already. You know, the setting works, and the gimmicks it uses, they're cheap, but how it feels really real. Like the the reason why you make a movie with a POV camera is to convey a sense of realism. Like what you're seeing is real. Like in the very opening, it's made to look like this is all archive footage. So, does this movie feel real? In a way, yes. Um, you do get a kind of sense that this is a couple being haunted by some evil demon or whatever. And the small gimmicks in the movie that are considered the scariest, they're just consisted of like there's a scene where the door closes. There's a scene where they look up in the attic. There's a scene where they look into the living room. And then there's also the really cool gimmick actually where they have a bunch of baby powder or talcum powder, whatever, and there's footsteps in there, but how it's there, it's like unnatural. I mean, that was kind of cool. And yeah, so the first movie I did like. I mean, there's some errors to it, like the acting was okay. I mean, they had no script, so they were just being themselves. And the ending, like both endings, I'm not really so fond of. Like I saw the ending where the police shooter, which is kind of lame, but in a way, I guess it makes sense. Like the demon leaves her to as like an fu to Katie, and then the other ending, it's when Vika gets thrown at the camera and she's like rah at the camera, which is very typical, but effective. I don't know. But that's the first movie. I mean, I liked it. Some people didn't like it, but I liked it, so yeah.